Hello and welcome inside the Max Zeal Gymnasium for another edition of women's volleyball between the Oswego State Lakers and the Wells College Express. Jacob Bradley alongside Kenny Gerard here. Kenny, this is a red-hot Lakers team looking for their 11th win in a row coming in tonight on this Wednesday evening.
I mean, it's going to be a big matchup here. I mean, they're riding a hot 10-game win streak here. And they're undefeated at home, 8-0 in the season, looking for that 9th win tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned it right there. Undefeated at home. How big is it now, especially as we get deeper into the season, that they're playing at home? I memean, undefeated at home, that is a huge thing to have, especially when you have the home court advantage.
Absolutely. They're really putting meaning into home court advantage here. I mean 9-0, that's a big number here for this team.
Well, as for the Wells College Express, currently sitting at 2-3 away. 3-1 at home, though, so they like the home court advantage as well. But when you're playing up against a team like the Lakers, especially on the road, how difficult is that going to be for the Wells College team to come out here tonight?
I mean, it's going to be tough. I mean, this team, they're really not looking to lose at home here. And I mean, Oswego, again, they've won 3-0 in their past two matchups here against Fredonia and Buff State. Yeah,
so this Oswego team, they seem to be hitting on all cylinders. Kenny, as we get set for the opening serve for both sides, the Lakers will be in pink tonight, celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month here at SUNY Oswego. You'll see them in the pink on the right side. As for Wells College, they'll be on the left side to start things off in the black and red. As it'll be the Lakers kicking things off. McKenna Corbin will get the first serve of the game, and we are underway here from the Max Zeal Gymnasium as we get set for the first set. Corbin gets set. The Lakers are in line. The whistle blows. And here comes the serve. It is up, and it is good. Clearing over the net for the Lakers. Getting it over now. Back across. Schiffriller sets it up for Corbin, who sets it for Simplicio. Spikes it down. Lakers start off hot with a 1-0 lead. That's Kara Simplicio. Kenny, she's had a big season here for the Lakers.
What a great start here by the Lakers. It's exactly what they need, up 1-0 and really quick. It was a great shot there.
Well, you'll see a lot of Kara Simplicio today. One of the bright spots for the Lakers, currently the team leader in kills. We'll have to see how that progresses as the game goes along. Already starting off strong. We have a substitution here to kick things off. Sasha Lamori enters into the game for Caroline Barr, and she'll be tasked to get the serve straight away. Actually, Wells got the point, apparently. It looked like Simplicio might have hit the top of the net on that one. I'm glad I noticed now after making the call already. But there's Natalie on the volley, sets it up to Corbin. Back to Simplicio. Did it stay in? It did. So the Lakers will get the point on that one. Kind of a makeup. The first one, I must have went out of bounds. I guess the velocity just kind of caught me off guard there, Kenny.
I mean, it was like a rocket. I mean, it just went just a little bit out of bounds.
Yeah, it must have indeed. But Kara Simplicio comes right back with a point of her own. Now she'll get the serve for the Lakers. Knotted up 1-1 here in this early ball game. Max Zeal Gymnasium filling out as we speak. Setting it up now and back over, blocked and knocked down by Katie Lilly, who's getting the start, one of the 5 seniors on this Laker team that will be featured throughout. She gets the start down low. She comes up big with the block for the Lakers. Simplicio once again. Get the serve here as it is up, and it eats up, but stayed alive though. Just knocked over by the Express. There's Fiorentine. It's going to be too wide to the left and out of bounds. It ate up Ruza Armstead Lady on the serve, but it was a nice recovery, though, by Maya Williamson to just keep the ball alive and get it back over, leading to the point for Wells.
And every shot Oswego has hit here today, it's been loud and thunderous. They're putting a lot of effort behind their shots tonight.
Yeah, we don't have the net mic'd up today, folks. That is just the thunder you're hearing from the Lakers early on as Corbin sets it up for Schiffriller, who gets it down. Nice dig. Right there is Armstead Leahy. The spike is too far out of bounds. The Lakers grab the point. That'll erupt the student section over to our right. Katie Lilly takes a seat in the game. Will be Georgia Ferry, or she stays in. Allie Natalie will take a seat, but the atmosphere is here tonight, Kenny, on this Wednesday.
Laker fans are going crazy. Packed. It's awesome. The Lakers fans, they're out in numbers today.
Oh, yes, indeed. I don't know how many people made the trip up from Wells College. Ferry tried to do it herself, couldn't get it to go. So Wells knots it up at 3 as Maya Williamson will get the serve for the Express. She's going to start off far and from the right side. We don't usually see this. So it'll be a different bit of an angle here.
Yeah, new tactic.
New tactic. Williamson gets it up and over. Schifferler's there, over to Corbin, back to Ferry, who just lightly taps it over. Saved and set. Cross back, good tip from Ferry and Fiorentine down low. Natalie Schifferler a little bit too ahead of herself. Did it stay in? It did. The Lakers get the point. They find the hardwood. Must have just scraped the white line there, Kenny.
That was a hard-fought point there by the Lakers. A close one, too.
It was indeed. Emily Zeisler comes in the game for Emma Fiorentine, as she will be valuable off the bench for them. Emma Fiorentine, another one of the seniors here tonight. As the serve from Zeisler is up and off. Kept in by Carfee. Corbin sets it off to the other side to Natalie, over to Schifferler, who can't get her bearings underneath her, and hits the net, comes up a little bit short. Just seems to be out of position a little bit, Kenny.
Yeah, it wasn't too far off. I mean, Schifferler's been doing all right tonight. Just a little bit too short.
A little bit too short. Looked like she kind of tripped up a little bit. Must have been that white line came up and grabbed her, almost knocked her off her feet. But she stayed alive nonetheless. As it's Dawson on the serve. She gets the set right away. There's Carfee. Back over, nice block. Lakers take the point. That was Ferry and Corbin down low. Kenny, if you're unfamiliar with this team, you're going to notice early on that this team is excellent when it comes to defense.
Their defense has been outstanding today. They're letting nothing get over the net. If it's coming over low, it's not coming back across to the Lakers side. It's
going to be a recurring thing as the game progresses. Dawson sets it up. It stays in. And the point goes to the Lakers. And they will extend their lead 6-4. Not exactly sure what happened there. But nonetheless, the Lakers grab the point. They're up 6-4. There's Schifferler on the serve. As it's Adams. Natalie has to run over for her. She comes to it. There's Simplicio over the head on this serve. Caffrey over to Dawson. Over to the other side to Barr. Blocked. Knocked down. Good job from Ferry and Corbin again. And the Lakers grab another point. They're up 7-4.
Again, it's that great defense up front. They're not letting anything get over.
Well, Georgia Ferry doing Georgia Ferry things. Waving the finger. That time it's going to go down on the ground. That'll be an ace, as it was just past the reach of Lexi Carfee. And Schifferler continues to serve. And it looks like the Express are going to take their first time out here.
Right.
Early on in the game, the Lakers are up 8-4, Kenny.
It's electric in here, man.
Oof.
This is a great atmosphere for this game today. I mean, the Lakers have been absolutely outstanding. And we see an ace already.
Alrighty, we see the ace from Schifferler. Lakers will get the ball back up 8-4, but it's still early. Right now, if you're in that huddle for Wells, what's being talked about? How do you come back after what's been a little bit of a shaky start?
Well, they got to figure out how to cut through the Laker defense. I mean, I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do it, but they got to cut through that defense.
As for Oswego, you got Toby Renz. His girls coming out doing the normal thing. Getting the lead early on, taking advantage of it. Right now, what is it for Toby Renz? His team's rolling good. What's he telling his girls right now, Kenny?
I mean, he's going to tell them, hey, keep doing the same thing you're doing right now. You go back out in that court, you do it again. And you keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it until, well, the game's over.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
So Toby Renz, of course, I mean, he in his first year here at Oswego, I mean, you couldn't ask for much better, could you, Kenny?
Oh, no, not at all. This has been great. Almost perfection, I'd say.
Almost perfection, 10-game winning streak. Looking to capitalize, not quite the school record, but they're looking to get there as time goes on for volleyball. But 10 wins in a row is nothing to be scoffed at, especially this late in the season. Of course, it's not a SUNYAC game, but some key wins in the SUNYAC along this stretch has certainly played to the Lakers' advantage. We're back underway. Again, catches the fingertips of Ferry, but can't get it. There's Simplicio, good block by Adams. That time it's Barr setting it back over. There's Corbin over to Simplicio, who gets the spike and eats up Dawson. Oh, that one had some heat. Let's get a radar gun on that one, Kenny.
Wow, Simplicio again with a great shot here for the Lakers. Man, they do have to bring out the radar gun. That was fast.
I don't know. That might have broke the radar gun, that one from Kara Simplicio. Nothing but heat on that one from her. Schifferler got on the serve. The Lakers have 5 unanswered. There's Natalie over to Corbin, back to Simplicio. That time it's just a little too far. That was Zeisler, a little too far on the attempted kill. And that'll be a point heading the way of the Wells College Express, as it'll be Adams heading out of the game, just waiting for the official server. Schifferler headed out as well for the Lakers. As on the serve for the Wells College Express will be Leah Gregory, the senior out of Afton, New York. As the crowd is clapping and on their feet. There's Ferry, eats up Dawson. Might have gotten a piece of the net, but doesn't matter nonetheless. The Lakers have the lead 10-5.
It's been good all day. Again, it's just there's little mistakes for Wells they may need to fix, but Oswego, I mean, they're doing everything right so far.
Yeah, it's hard to make mistakes against a team like the Lakers, as Katie Lilly checks back in the game for the Lakers. Here's Allie Natalie on the serve. She's playing as the libero today. Just past the reach of Ruza Armstead-Lady, the libero on the other side, and the Lakers take the point on yet another ace, Kenny.
That's the second ace of the day there by Natalie, and just that was great. Perfect. Again, more perfection by the Lakers today.
Perfect placement by Natalie on the serve, as she'll get another one. Right back at it. Dawson sets it up. Good block and out of bounds, just a little bit too strong from Mackenzie Drown. Lakers will take the point, 12-5. They're starting to run away with it a little bit, Kenny.
Yeah, they're running away up 7 really early here, and I mean, well, that was an easy point there. They didn't do much.
There was an easy point as, again, just a little bit too much mustard there. The point goes the way of the Lakers. There's Dawson. Gets it over, passes it over to Corbin Lilly with some finesse. A little bit of a collision down low. However, they recover nicely. There's Corbin over to Lilly. Lilly finds the hardwood. Gets the point for the Lakers, and it's 13-5.
Wow, Lilly has been outstanding today. Great defense and amazing offense as well. She's been on fire so far.
Yeah, she has. And another timeout for Mark Lucas's squad, just trying to regroup. His team down 8. The Lakers 12 points away from taking the first set. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better start for the Lakers.
Oh, God, no. I mean, this has been beautiful. I mean, they're off to a very hot start, up 8 early here in the first set. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better performance from these girls.
Well, it seems like the Lakers have just had a counter for everything that Wells is throwing at them, Kenny. What needs to change? I know we just talked about it less than minutes ago. But, I mean, it seems like anything that Wells is throwing at Oswego, the Lakers have a counterpunch.
I agree. And, you know, one thing I have noticed from Wells is they don't seem to be communicating as well. I mean, people are tripping over each other, and
right.
They seem to be, like, they're letting the moment get the best of them right now. And I think, you know, they need to relax, take a breather, and they need to communicate better on the court.
And I think that's exactly what Mark Lucas is doing here on that timeout call. He's giving his girls a break, just let them get a breather, tell them to regroup. I mean, you know, he's got the turtleneck going. So yeah. I'd listen to a man with a turtleneck. I don't know about you.
I would too. And I mean, look at Oswego's coach. He's got the pink shirt on right now. He's really into the mood for the pink out game.
Yeah, pink out here in the Zeal as both teams head back onto the court as the Lakers, they're on a run right now. It's 9-1 run. In the last 10 points distributed, the Lakers have 9 of them. And Wells just going to look for anything to come back on it, as here's Allie Natalie again on the serve. It's up and away. There is Armstead-Leahy over to Dawson. Back to Caffrey, blocked. And the Lakers grab another point, 14-5. Again, it's that defense, Kenny, pulling through again for the Lakers.
And Corbin let nothing get by her on that play again. More defense than the Lakers, and it's working.
Right now it's Corbin, Simplicio, and Lilly down low. A little bit of a different 3 for the Lakers. But again, just shows the depth that Toby Renz has on his squad. Troy digs for it, can't get it to go, as it falls just out of her reach. And a break that the Wells College Express needed on that one.
There's a good effort there by the Lakers. Just not enough. A good
not
shot
enough
there by Wells.
No, it's tough. You can only do so much. As here's Armstead-Leahy on the serve. As Corbin keeps it alive, there's Natalie Dawson. Armstead-Leahy again. And that time goes for the dig. Can't get it to go. Caroline Barr set that one up for the Express. And Wells starting to climb back in it. 2 in a row right there.
Well, here comes the Express right now. Let's see what they do now.
What do they say at the Subway, Kenny? I don't know if you're a city guy. You're not a city guy.
No. I'm an Albany guy.
But stay off the track, because the Express are coming back in this ball game. 14-8 is your score, as Armstead-Leahy again for the serve. The crowd clapping along, trying to get in the head of Wells College. Troy's there, kind of ate her up a little bit, but Natalie's there to recover. There's Corbin, sets it over. That time it's Barr, over to Caffrey, can't get it. And the Lakers grab another point, 15-8. They're starting to grow it and keep growing it, Kenny.
Hey, they're going to take that point there, a much-needed point. They're starting to slip a little bit there. Hey, there's some troubles in the lake water right now, but hey, right now they're doing all right.
Yeah. The Lakers going to try to stop any momentum that Wells has. As here's McKenna Corbin on the serve. Serve is up and kept in. Bounced off the top of the net. Still alive. Can't get it to Dawson. And the Lakers grab another point. 16-8. The scores have continued to double. Wells just can't seem to crawl back into this one. And Oswego, I mean, they're 9 points away from starting off 1-0.
Yeah, good start so far. Let's see what happens here.
Corbin again on the serve. It's up. Clips the front of the net. I think Armstead Lady was assuming it was going to clip a little bit more, but it came into her full speed and kind of hit her up a little bit.
Is right now. She's going to get a speeding ticket. She's hitting balls like that, man. Oh, my God.
I know. There's Corbin again. Once again, struggling on the serve. Can't get it to go. And it's the serve and the back three just seeming to not be working for the Express.
No. Guilty of reckless serving, that's for sure.
As Corbin will again get another serve up. That time it's Barr. Dawson sets it up, and she's going to get called for another carry.
6 away right now.
6 away from taking a 25-point first set lead. And again, another carry will be called against Brianna Dawson. As Corbin will again for the serve, it's up. There's Armstead. Lily sends it right back to her. Just says, keep that out of our side. The Lakers are 5 away from taking a 1-0 lead.
But now I'm sitting here, I really see why they're 8-0 at home. This crowd is electric today.
The crowd is electric. A different group of people, it seems like every day, wander into the Zeal.
I agree.
As it'll be Olivia Bunn checking into the game for Emma Fiorentine. Getting her first action of the day is Bunn. Now here's Corbin again on the serve. Set up by Adams. Over to Williamson. Kept alive by Corbin. There's Simplicio. Dawson sets it. Over to Lady. Back over to Caffery. Blocked by Lily. And the point goes to the Express. Just kind of, on those blocks, Kenny, you get some and you lose some.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost like a 50-50 shot. You just got to hope the ball goes over the net. I mean, Lily was really close there, and she's playing great defense still, as she has all game long.
Got to agree with those sentiments there, Kenny, as Sasha Lamory, a new entrant into the game, gets the serve. The crowd clapping along. The serve is up. Troy got it. Corbin was there. Bunn just sends it over to the back corner. Good job by the Express to capitalize. There's Williamson. Troy keeps it alive. Bunn sends it over again, just too strong and out of bounds. And Wells hits double digits. They're only down by 10, but they got to act quick here, Kenny.
Yeah, they do. And I mean, Oswego, with a 10-point lead, it's all right to make mistakes. But down the road, they got to tighten up those mistakes just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oswego not going to let them get too close, though. Lamory again on the serve. Thought she was a little bit closer to the net, but she wasn't. Simplicio ducked, and it found the bounds. And Wells only down by 9 now.
Here comes the Express again.
Clear the tracks. Sasha Lamory again on the serve. She's done a great job despite the antics from the crowd. Corbin over to Lily. Good job to get a piece of it down low by Williamson. There's Dawson over to Caffery. Natalie sets it up for Corbin. Back to Bunn. A lot of heat on that one, but a little bit too much. And out of bounds. But the Lakers get the point anyways. Oh, and it gets called back instead. I don't think, let's be honest there, Kenny. I don't think there's any way the Lakers would get the point
No,
of that
I
one.
didn't think so either. I was a little surprised, but I would have taken it, I guess.
If we were playing basketball, that would have been out of bounds in basketball as well on this court.
Probably outside.
As Simplicio sets it up for Corbin. Dawson over to Williamson. Just nice little tap there from Maya Williamson. And it fooled the Lakers, and it fooled me. I thought she was going to go up for the big spike. Instead, just gave it a little tap, and it ate up the Lakers.
The Express, they're closing the gap right now. Went down 7.
Yeah, they are. As there's Lamory. Corbin sets it up. Simplicio, did that find the wood? It did. Oh, that's some heat on it.
Wow, another rocket by the Lakers there.
Cara Simplicio again finding it for the Lakers. As we're going to wait for the substitution, it's going to be Schifferler in the game for Troy. On the other end, it'll be Caroline Barr back in the game. Troy's done her job very well, but she'll go back to the bench.
They just need a break.
Just need a break. Get her a little bit of a breather. The Lakers 4 points away from taking the first set. As here's Cara Simplicio. Again on the serve. Against a miscommunication. And it'll go out of bounds. As Morgan Adams couldn't handle it. As it shoots out. And the Lakers 3 away. That's all they need, Kenny. 3 more.
3 more. And
they're up 1-0. Right now. So now here's Simplicio again on the serve. She started off the day for the Lakers on the serve, and she's back there again looking to close it out. And right on cue, it shoots out of bounds. And the Express will take possession here. Simplicio exits the game for Madison Gordon. As it'll be Lexi Carfy. For the serve, the Wells Express are going to need to kick it into second gear here. The serve is up and over. Gordon over to Schiffriller. Lily's going to send it over. Over for Lady. Back to Williamson, had some heat on it, but Corbin's there. Schiffriller blocked, gets the point. The Lakers are 2 away from going up 1-0.
It was just great offense again. It's just been absolutely outstanding by the Lakers today. I mean, they're doing almost everything right.
And the Express have certainly not backed down. After that second timeout, they looked like a new team. But the Lakers have had every counter for every punch that Wells have thrown. Schiffriller keeps it up. Nice block, had some weird spin on it, but Dawson's able to handle it. There is Davis. Blocked. They'll get the point. That was Williamson on the block. And Wells just needs 10. And they need 10 unanswered to pick up the W.
I think Wells is taking a page out of Oswego's book with some great defense there.
Yeah, it's been Maya Williamson has come up huge. And she'll be right there on the serve from the right side. There's Gordon, the setup for Corbin to Ferry.
Wow.
My goodness.
What a shot. Oh, my God.
Oh, that ball, she must have an agenda.
Oh, my God. Well, now they're 1 away.
Check the court for dents. On that one, Georgia Ferry with a purpose. And now the Lakers are at set point. Zeisler on the serve. Dawson. Back over to Adams. Corbin sets it up. Schiffriller. Off the arms and out of bounds. The Lakers take 1-0 on the set.
And there it is. There's the set. 1-0.
1-0 as they get set to switch sides. We have 3 minutes to recap that first set. The Lakers take it 25-15 in dominating fashion. Kenny Gerard, I posed the question to you. The Lakers have come out looking like one of the best teams going. If you're Wells College, you get this clean set. How important is it to come out strong here in the second set?
Well, I mean, you always want to throw the first punch in a fight. You really want to establish yourself. So right now, they need to come out. They need to play great defense. They need to be more confident, a little bit more communication. Like I had said earlier, they're really not doing that much wrong. Oswego's just doing a lot of stuff right. And that's all it is. I mean, right now, you regroup as a team and you think about, what are the little mistakes we're making, and come back out and you fix those little mistakes.
I'll tell you what, Kenny, since that second timeout that Mark Lucas took, he looked a little animated in that huddle. Looked like he was getting his point across with some assertion. It looked like things changed since that second timeout.
I agree. I mean, that man in the turtleneck, he was on a mission.
He was.
He really was. And I think whatever he said, I don't know what it was, but whatever he said really changed them, because, I mean, that wouldn't be a half, but after that second timeout, they looked like a different team.
They definitely did. If they could carry that momentum into this second set, it surely could be a different outcome. But, Kenny, on the topic of momentum, here in volleyball, we know how important that idea of momentum is.
I agree. The Lakers they're riding a wave right now. They really are. They're doing really good. And their past 2 games, I mean, again, they've won 3-0 their last 2 games. They're on a 2-game streak of going 3-0. They're hoping for it right now. 3-0 is lucky number 3, really working for them.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers, you think all the way back to those early days. 10 games in a row, Kenny.
10 games. That's a long time. And
that's at least 3 sets in 10 straight games. That's 30 sets that they've taken.
30 sets in a row without, dropping almost, pretty much.
Right. So right there, you got the 10-game winning streak falling on your back. But speaking of that winning streak, you got to know it's on their minds. They know that they're at 10 games. Keeping that going. I mean, obviously you want to go out there and win every single game, but does that added pressure knowing that you've won 10 in a row, is that going to come into effect for the Lakers?
I think so, absolutely. And that, that like works for every sport. I mean, we've seen Aaron Judge recently.
Exactly.
He started blanking out with, home run 62 right on the horizon, and he couldn't hit a home run to save his life. And right now, I mean, the pressure's look like it's getting to them. They really look like they're doing good, and I just think they're trying to put it in the basement for them. They're not really worrying about 11 games in a row. They're just worrying about the next game, winning the next game, and getting themselves a good spot in the playoffs, hopefully.
And I think that's a sentiment to Toby Renz as a head coach, knowing that he's going to take things game by game. Don't look too far ahead. Keep your eyes straight on the matchup that's in front of you. And I always like to say, you don't count your chickens till they hatch.
Absolutely. That's a great way to put it, actually.
You look what's going on, and you can only control what's right in front of you. So as both teams get set to step back out on the court for the second set. Clean slate for both sides, 0-0. The Lakers up 1-0 on the set. You're listening to Jacob Bradley and Kenny Gerard here on the call for WTOP 10. As we get set to pick things up, the Lakers will be on the left this time. The Express will be on the right as Ferry enters into the game. As the Lakers just try to figure out exactly what formation they're going to go for.
Coach is figuring some things out, seeing what his success plan is this second set here.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of different faces come into the game for the Lakers, so we're going to have to see if that continues here as the game progresses. But Allie Natalie will be the final person on the court for the Lakers.
Their depth chart has depth. They definitely have a lot of backups, which is good. Keep everybody fresh and keep everybody ready to go.
Exactly, and there's really no weak links on both sides. We've seen a lot of different players come in for Wells as well. And really no weaknesses, no holes from either side. But we'll pick things up as Ruza Armstead Lady will get the serve. Now they're going to be on the side of the fans, Kenny, which is going to be interesting to see how that plays out. They kind of got away with them on the other side. Now the fans are right into their left ear. They're right in our right ear, but they're right in the left ear of our players there on the court. So we'll have to see if that affects it. But Armstead Leahy to no avail. That time, though, that had some heat on it. Kara Simplicio, watch it calm down out there. Taking it out on the ball. And you got to assume that's going to hurt in the morning. Peruz Armstead Lady just kind of got ate up there by that serve.
Yeah, these fans, man, they're really trying to get in their head right now. They're loud, they're proud, and they're right behind them now.
They absolutely are, as McKenna Corbin is the first person on the serve for the Lakers. That one shoots up in the air. There's Dawson. Over to Caffrey, blocked by Fiorentine. There's Troy, set up by Corbin. Back to Lilly, nice block by Williamson again. And Wells breaks into the scoreboard. Maya Williamson, have yourself a day.
Wow, that was great. Oh, great defense there, Williamson. Having a good day so far for Wells.
Yeah, she has certainly been a bright spot for this Express team early on, especially down low. Not much is getting by Maya Williamson. As here's Sasha Lamory on the serve. As there's Simplicio over to Corbin. Back to Fiorentine. Williamson was there again along with Dawson, but it doesn't go. And the Lakers have a 2-1 lead.
Would you believe it? The defense again is what came through for them.
Yeah, it was, but both Dawson and Williamson were there. Just couldn't get the block to go the right way. Schifferler's in for Troy on the Lakers side. As on the serve will be Kara Simplicio. As she gets set, the serve is up. And across the net, had some heat on that one too, but Adams is able to keep it. There's Carfy. Over to Armstead Lady, back to Carfy. Corbin got a piece, this one's got to go over. Natalie just shoots it back over. Dawson on the set, over to Williamson. That one had some heat, you heard that one. Ate up Simplicio, and Maya Williamson has just really been the star.
She has.
For the Express.
She absolutely has. And that was just a great shot there. Now we're knotted up 2-2, and Wells are looking for their second lead of the game here.
Yeah, they are. 2-2 in the second. Twos fill the scoreboard. Here's Lexi Carfy. It's up Simplicio. There's Williamson again. Good dig by Schifferler to keep it alive. Dawson back to Williamson. Rolls along the top of the net. There's Adams. And a carry will once again be called. The Lakers grab the point. It's 3-2. Not many leads for the Express here just throughout this game. Not just today, but or not just in this set, but throughout the whole entire game.
Yeah, I agree. I think the first set they had that 1-0 lead early, and really that's all we've seen for them so far for that first set. And back here, they're looking for one. They really are.
Climbing a mountain that continues to get taller are the Express. Early on in the game as here's Katie Lilly. As she gets set for her first serve of the day. It's up and over. As it's Adams over to Dawson. Back to Carfee. A little bit of miscommunication, but the Lakers stay alive. There's Armstead Lady. Oh, back over to Dawson. The feint jump. There's Adams. Blocked and out of bounds. Williamson had us all fooled, but Dawson threw it over to Adams on the left side, and Wells knots it up at 3. Maya Williamson will get set for the serve. Does it before the crowd can get involved. Corbin over to Fiorentine. Williamson sets it up to Dawson. Back over to Davis. Blocked. Did it stay in? It did not. Looked like it might have clipped the line. But the official has the final say, and he says it's out of bounds. Wells has the lead 4-3.
Don't count the Express. Here they come. They're up 4-3.
As Williamson again on the serve. Sets it up for Fiorentine. Again finds the hardwood. And it's 4-4.
That lead did not last long.
It did not. It certainly did not. As Emma Fiorentine sends it in. Here's Emily Zeisler. The sophomore for Franklin Square, New York. I'm assuming that's New York. Just as Franklin Square on my sheet. Here's Zeisler nonetheless. Armstead Leahy's right there. Schiffriller gets blocked by Dawson. Back over to Adams. She tries to kick it. Might have caught McKenna Corbin in the face.
That's a nice soccer shot there.
Nice soccer shot. Still legal, though, that shot. And
it is still.
I always like to wonder, Kenny, who created that and said, you know what, that's all right. I have no idea either, but it's a legal shot nonetheless. Doesn't go the way of the Express there. But Zeisler goes back on the serve, a little bit wide to the right, but it hits the net anyway. So the Lakers grab the point, up 6-4. A little bit of miscommunication. Looked like it might have been out from here, and certainly from the reaction from Rosa Armstead Lady would make you assume it did, but the Lakers grab the point instead. Here's Zeisler. Stays in again. Just the perfect ball placement from Emily Zeisler, and we're going to get a timeout.
Here they come. The Lakers are getting in their groove. A quick 3 points there, and they didn't let that lead last long. They took the lead, dropped straight 4 points, and now they're up 7-4 here.
Yeah, Mark Lucas trying to nip it before it gets out of hand. Back-to-back plays where we don't know where we're at, and the ball finds the line. Unfortunately, closes only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So
yeah,
if it's close, it's not gonna count here.
Yeah, exactly.
Stays in, and the Lakers, they're growing the lead. But again, a properly called timeout there, trying to get it stopped before the Lakers roll out of it. Because once the Lakers got rolling last time, it was hard to stop.
Agreed, and that's what he's trying to stop now. They're starting to roll. He's cutting it off early, saying, nope, we're not going to let that happen again to my girls.
No, and now the Lakers, Toby Renz again. You see a little bit more of a calm demeanor going on the left side. Right now, you know, they let him sit on the bench and everything. Over here on the right side, we got a very, very intriguing huddle where everybody is stood up and in a circle. I mean, which is what a huddle's supposed to be, I guess.
I guess so. I've seen a lot of different huddles in a lot of different sports, though. I'll say that much.
Right, yeah. No, I agree with that.
Sometimes there's no huddles.
What was that?
Sometimes there's no huddles.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, no huddle offense in it if we're talking football, but I digress. Now here's Emily Zeisler. She will get the serve, trying to capitalize on what's been a 4-0 run for the Lakers. Caffrey sets it up for Dawson. Zeisler's right there on the other end. There's Corbin over to Schiffriller, blocked, but right there is Barr. Back over to Adams. Natalie goes for the dig, got a piece. Oh, it would have been an incredible play if it had went off. But Zeisler's just maybe a half a step too far away from that ball there.
Great effort by Zeisler there. It was a great dig, laid right out for it. Put her body on the line for that play.
Just couldn't get it to go. 7-5, Lakers have the lead by 2. There's Dawson, steps right into it on the serve. Corbin back over to Zeisler, has some heat on it, but kept alive by Carfee. Back over to Adams, digs it, can't get it to go. And a little bit of frustration from Emily Zeisler as she might have thought she should have been there. And the Express are climbing back into it 7-6.
Here they come, don't count them out.
Can't count them out indeed. Crowd still clapping along. That serves too far. And out of bounds, Lakers get the ball back. 8-6, as Sydney Schiffriller will get the serve for the Lakers. Another one of the seniors here featured tonight out of Massapequa, New York. Gets the ace. Count it. 9-6. Lakers on top.
Yeah, there they are. They're back on top. They're back in control, and they're back into a groove right now.
Here's Schiffriller again. That time it's Barr, too strong. Ferry, or that was Simplicio again, and the Lakers are just throwing it all. And another timeout, Kenny.
There they go. Again, he's trying to stop it before it gets out of control, but right now, Oswego look like they care, honestly. Looks like they're going to do it regardless.
I know. The Lakers are just playing on another level right now, and this Wells team, I mean, they're looking a little bit rattled, I'm not going to lie.
They are. And again, that's something that I said earlier, they need to relax. You know, better communication, calm down. They're only down 4. Last time they were down, 10 points most of the time,
right.
Even double that.
Mm-hmm.
So they just need to be, realize they're in this right now. They're not that far back compared to last time. It's only 4 points.
Exactly. It's not as much of a hill to climb like it was in the last set. 4 points is something you can realistically do like that very quick.
Yeah,
but you don't want it to keep growing that huge lead. You don't want the Lakers to run away with it.
Exactly. Like the Lakers are dangerous when they're in control. They start rolling and rolling and rolling, and you really can't stop them. Once they get rolling, it's bad. It's hard to slow them down.
Maybe they should be called the Express.
Maybe they should be called
the Express Train.
The Express Train.
They're certainly looking like an Express Train. Are the Oswego State Lakers currently up 10-6? Here as we just await for each team to get back on the court. The Lakers finishing up their huddle. Here, Jacob Bradley, Kenny Gerard on the call on WTOP 10. As Schiffriller will get the serve again for the Lakers. We'll have to see if Wells can get back into it. Just trying to cut down on some of those mistakes that they've been making here in the second set. Schiffriller again on the serve. There's Barr. Doesn't have time to set it up. Right back at it, Georgia Ferry. Eats up Rose Armstead Lady. And the Lakers grab an 11-6 lead. Again, Schiffriller for the serve. Carrying on the momentum. Not seeming like much is starting. There's Armstead Lady again. Back over to Barr. There's McKenna Corbin. Again on the block.
The Lakers are rolling right now.
Yeah, they are.
They've doubled the score now.
12-6. Yeah, we saw them doubling scores a lot. For every 1 point Wells got, 2 steps were made by the Lakers, and they're rolling again, just capitalizing on all the errors made from Wells College. Unfortunately, Mark Lucas doesn't have any more timeouts to use here in this second set, but they just can't let it get too far here.
No.
If you're Wells. But they're going to see Schiffriller. The Lakers going to give him a freebie there. Can't get the serve to go. She's going to take a seat to the bench for Kaylee Troy. As it'll also be Morgan Adams out of the game in exchange for Leah Gregory. As the clapping continues. The serve is up. Zeisler's there. Over back to Corbin. Over to Ferry. Come on now. Have some mercy, Georgia Ferry.
Oh, wow. And like you said earlier, Ferry doing Ferry things here.
Yeah, she is. I mean, my goodness. Just brutal. On the spike. Just eating up the Wells Express defense. Carfey sets it up for Dawson. Natalie can't get it to go. That's going to hit the scorer's table. Simplicio gives it an effort, but she wasn't going to get there. As now it's Maya Williamson checking back into the game, somebody that the Wells Express have missed dearly in her absence here in the last few volleys back and forth. But Rose Armstead Lady will get the serve. Zeisler on the dig, back to Corbin, over to Simplicio. There's Williamson right back in the game like she never left. Blocking it, sending it back, and Wells is only 5 away.
Again, it's good defense in this game. Defense has been key for both of these teams.
Yeah, it has been indeed. Maya Williamson, can't say enough good things about her. As Armstead Lady sets it up for Troy. There's Simplicio, and it'll count. Yes, it is. It looked good from up here, Kenny, and it looks good from down there, too.
I agree. It looked good from up here, it looked good from down there. And you know what? All that matters, the man in the blue shirt says it counts.
Yeah, and the ones on the sideline with the flags as well.
I didn't even see that. Absolutely.
Yeah, they get the hold up the flag, Beads.
Flag.
It was out.
We should get flags.
We should get flags. I don't know what we need flags for, but I'd love a flag.
I would love a flag, too.
There's Dawson. Over to Williamson. Oh, I thought I was going to make it into the net and the side, but it didn't.
Almost a hole in one shot, something.
That should be the rule. If it gets in there, it costs a set. But Maya Williamson channeling her anger out of the ball there. Maybe she's a happy person. I don't know.
It was almost a cool trick shot there.
That spike certainly didn't seem like it. As Lamory again on the serve, there's Corbin. Back to Simplicio. Kept alive by Adams. There's Carfy. Back to Corbin. Over to Natalie. Fiorentine gets her bearings. Dug in by Carfy. Stayed alive from Armstrong Lady. What an excellent volley for both sides. There's Fiorentine. Can't get it to go over the head of Armstrong Lady. And it's 16-10. Lakers have the lead.
Armstead Lady, what an effort there. That was great. Absolutely great performance by her. We cannot, not acknowledge that. I mean, even Oswego getting the point. That was great.
No, she is diving all over the place. Bodies were everywhere. But the Lakers emerge with the point. Here's Cara Simplicio. Again on the serve, she's been the go-to all day. The serve is up and over. There's Armstead Leahy on the dig. Back to Williamson. Good dig from Corbin. Kept alive by Fiorentine. Sent over by Simplicio. There's Adams. Dawson. Back to Williams. Blocked. And they get the point. Wells takes the 11th point. 16-11. They're still down by 5.
And they're slowly crawling back. Definitely playing better team volleyball here. And Oswego, that has been key. They're playing great as a team. They're communicating. And they're like as one big, good, well-oiled machine.
Yeah, a lot of I hate to use the word, but careless mistakes from the Wells side, but that you can't make against a team like the Lakers. Like you say, just a well-oiled machine, especially on the defense. There's Gordon. Swung on and missed by Davis. Williamson's right back. Good job by Corbin to keep it alive. There's Natalie. Back to Schifferler. Throws it over to Armstead Lady, and they'll call a carry on Sydney Schifferler. Something that especially the official on our side here, Kenny, is not going to let him get away with as any carries.
Absolutely not. And you were doing a really good baseball commentator impression there. Swung on and missed. You sound like Michael Kay.
I know. I watch too much baseball. That's besides the point, nonetheless. Carfy on the serve. Gordon can't get it, and it's going to go out of bounds. 16-13, so just like that, you blink and you might have missed it. Wells is right back in this game.
They were never out of it, if you ask me. They're keeping it close now, and they're fighting hard right now.
And Lexi Carfrey, my hat goes off to her because the crowd is riled up. And she has had nothing but ice flowing through those veins. There's Schifferler, sends it back over. Dawson, over to Davis. Good dig from Natalie to keep it alive. There's Schifferler, can't get it. Set up by Dawson over to Williamson, nothing. Back to Corbin, over to Fiorentine. Tries to dig it, does Armstead Lady. But perfect set by Fiorentine to just drift it over the outstretched hands of Davis and Dawson. Or not Davis, Adams and Dawson. I don't think there's a Davis on either team. I don't know where I'm getting that from.
I don't think there's a Davis, but it's all right.
There's a lot of sports that
there's a lot of sports
I participate in. There's Katie Lilly again on the serve. Dawson sets it up for Adams, blocked by Fiorentine. Back to Williamson, some heat on it. And I don't think Maya Williamson has made a mistake at all in this game.
Absolutely not. Honestly, if I was on Oswego, I would want to hit that ball either. That was coming in some fire behind it. I think I saw a spark come off it when she hit it.
Might have been. Faster than the speed of light, Maya Williamson. The serve is off. There's Schifferler. Gordon sets it up for Lilly. Adams sets it to Dawson. Back over. Can't get it to go. Kept alive. Nothing there. That time Mackenzie Drown sends it over for Wells. And they're only down by 2 here, 17-15 from the Max Seal Gymnasium. Maya Williamson got on the serve. As it's up and over. And I got to stop saying things like nobody's made a mistake, because right on cue, she goes up a little bit short on the serve. and takes a seat back on the bench.
You're speaking things into existence a lot today. I've noticed that.
Yeah, I know. I got to stop with that. The commentators curse.
The
Very
commentators
real.
curse.
Very real. Here's Emily Zeisler, 18-15. Lakers are 7 away from going up 2-0. There's Zeisler, Armstead lady. Back over to Armstrong, or to Davis, or oh my goodness, to Dawson. Can't get it today. So many names.
I think the effort counts. Get an A for effort, in my opinion.
It does. But nonetheless, Emily Zeisler on the serve again, 19-15. Bar kept alive by Adams. Corbin over to Ferry. Nothing there. Carfey keeps it alive. Goes for the block. Good dig by Armstead Lady. And they'll be awarded the point. 19-16. They're just not going away here, Kenny.
They're not. They're tugging. They're tugging. They're right there. They're not going to let them go out with an easy win here at all.
No, they're not. Trying to tie this thing back up. There's Natalie. Set up by Carfey. Dawson sets it to Adams. Natalie can't get it to go. Schiffriller gets the tip. Armstrong Lady knocked over by Dawson. Ferry. Point awarded to the Lakers. They'll take it, I guess. 20-16.
I'm not exactly sure how, but we'll take it.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. It works. A point's a point.
Yeah, right. Simplicio in the game for Gordon. As Schiffriller will get the serve. 5 more points needed for the Lakers to go up 2-0 on the day. Dawson to Drown. Over to the other side to Natalie. Corbin sets it up. Simplicio. It's going to count. Find the hardwood. Kara Simplicio. 21-16. And the Lakers looking to close it on.
Oswego's getting in the groove right now.
Seems like they are. It's hard to snap out of that groove for the Lakers, and it couldn't come at a better time. Dawson sends it. Perfect placement from Brianna Dawson. And it'll fall. Leah Gregory's going to head into the game for Morgan Adams. As Schiffriller checks out, Kaylee Troy checks in. And it looks like Gregory's going to be the first person tasked to serve. Crowd stomping and making some noise.
Here they go.
Lakers 4 away from the victory. Wells 4 away from the tie. Good job done from Corbin with some finesse.
What a great play again by the Lakers. Wow. Whew, man.
You can't argue with that, Kenny.
No, you really can't. It's just been great play all day. They don't even have to hit it hard. Just a nice little finesse works great.
Just a nice little soft one. Give the ball a break.
A little softy.
As here is Allie Natalie. Can't get the dig from Morgan Adams. It's 23-17. And the Lakers are 2 away from going up 2-0.
Another easy shot, and it was another point. I think we're talking into existence again.
We might be. We might be. Here's Allie Natalie. Again on the serve. Armstrong Lady over to Dawson. Back to Drown. Zeisler gets 8 up, but it's going to go out of bounds. 23-18. And here comes Maya Williamson back in the game. So Wells still not out of this.
Oh, absolutely not. Only down 5 again. It's a close game right now. We'll see what they can do here.
Armstrong Lady on the serve. Crowd riled up. Natalie over to Corbin. Back to Zeisler. Blocked by Williamson. Corbin keeps it alive. There's Natalie. Sent over by Simplicio. There's Armstrong Lady. Back to Dawson. Over to Williamson. Eats up Natalie and out of bounds. And like I always like to say, to quote a little Monsters Inc., we got 23-19 in this Max Seal Gymnasium.
That was great. That was a great analogy. I like that.
I wait every game hoping that we can get that one in there.
19.
And we get it in nonetheless. Armstrong Lady trying to break 20. Over to Simplicio, blocked by Williamson and out of bounds. Lakers grab the point, and they're 1 away from going up 2-0.
1 point away here for the Lakers. And again, Wells is not very far out of it. If they can go on like a nice little 7-0, 6-0 streak right now, they'd be fine.
Well, they're going to need 7 unanswered here in order to take the set. No more room for mistakes. as here is McKenna Corbin. Serves too long and out of bounds. 24-20 is your score. Sasha Lamory checks in the game for Caroline Barr.
Wells refuses to give up right now. They're not going to let it happen without a fight. They are not going down without a fight.
Right now they're on the ropes.
They are.
They're getting right and left hooks, but they're not going down. This is like Rocky. The serve from Lamory's up. Natalie sets it up for Corbin. Over to Fiorentine. Blocked by Williamson. They'll take the point. 24-21, Kenny. Hop off the tracks. The Express is coming through.
Here they come. Here they come.
Timeout called from Toby Renz's team. Almost like ice in the kicker. All they need is one more, Kenny.
All they need is one more. And I feel like that's going to be the point for the coach right now. He's going to go, hey, girls, it's 1 point. We've done plenty all game right now. You know, we don't want to let them come back and get a little bit close. As Wells right now, they have the momentum, if you ask me.
Right.
They are on fire right now. And they're like, hey, we just came back from being down 5 or so points. They're only down now by 3. It's close. And they're hungry right now. They're hungry to take the set.
Well, we spoke about it a lot, especially in between quarters, the idea of momentum and how important it is in the ball game. Right now, it's on the side of Wells. And Kenny, it might seem like almost an improbable task, but I mean, they're only 3 away from tying this game up.
They are. They're really close.
Yeah, that momentum, man.
It's the momentum. It really is. It's the momentum. I mean, when you have the momentum, you're just going to perform better. You're going to, it feels like everything is going right for you right now.
It does seem like it indeed. Both teams back on the court. Toby Wren's going to leave 15 seconds on the clock. Didn't take the full time he was elated to. Or allotted, I believe is the word. Crowd starting to do a chant. Out of bounds. And we're only 2 away from a tie ball game.
Wells are putting up a fight. Here they come. Only down 2 now. Let's see what they do here.
And this is a humongous set. If you're the Express right now, you cannot go down 2-0 in this game. Lamory has to be perfect, and she is. A little bit out of the reach. Corbin's there. Simplicio. Did it stay in? It did not. 24-23.
And we now have a 1-point ball game.
Woo.
Well, if you're Oswego, this is the biggest set of the game. This is
Yeah.
it. And Wells, both teams.
We got ourselves a battle here, folks. Sasha Lamory on the serve again. There's Simplicio. Over to Corbin. Fiorentine gets it to go, and the Lakers escape with the victory.
Wow, and that is as close as you can get right there. That was a fight. I give a lot of credit to Wells. That was a great performance there.
Man,
Listen,
oh
they
man.
went down. They lost the last set by 10 points, and they come back and they make it a fight. Only lost by 2 there. I mean, that shows some real heart there.
Now, Kenny, because they lost that set, they're down 2-0 in the overall game. That, you got to assume, that comeback, fighting all the way to the end, that's going to take a lot, not just physically but mentally, on that team right there. How do they keep themselves motivated knowing, okay, we got to win 3 in a row to pick up the victory?
Well, you can look at it like this. Oswego also had to win 3 in a row right now to win.
Right.
They're going to win 3 in a row if they win this right now. So, I mean, you got to look at it like we're down, but we're not out. It is not over until it is over. And obviously that is a lot easier said than done. When you're down, it hurts to be down like this. But it's not over. It really isn't. They played a great set right there, and I see no reason why they can't take 3 sets in a row.
They really, I'll tell you what, they had a lot of momentum, and I think the momentum's still on their side, Kenny. It's still on the side of the Express because, I mean, that comeback, they came all the way back. I mean, Oswego was at 24. I made my 23-19 call, so it was 24-19 was the score. So they had to come back and be flawless, and they were able to do that.
They were extremely close to being almost perfect, and that's really impressive. They were really close to coming back and just being absolutely perfect, and they came really close. And again, yes, close isn't enough, but they have the momentum right now. And I think, yes, Oswego just won that set, but they know in their hearts that they're close, and they have a good shot here.
Well, let's flip it on to the other side now. Let's talk a little bit about Oswego. They're up 2-0 because it's the two sides of this roadway, Kenny. You got the team that's facing the loss, and you got the team that's facing the victory. If you're the Lakers, All right, they got away with the first one pretty easily. They escaped with the set victory in the second one. Now you enter in the third. Are you taking a little bit of pressure off the pedal here, Kenny? Or are we going full speed ahead trying to wipe the floor and pick up the 3-0?
You're going pedal to the metal right now. Because especially after that last set, that was scary. They almost lost that set. They need to put pedal to the metal right now. I mean, Oswego, again, it's not over till it's over. And right now, it's not over. They need to come over, and they need to win this last set. And they can't get ahead of themselves. They can't think, oh, we've already won this. We're up 2-0. It's a long way to go. It's still a long way for them. A whole set. It's another 25 points they got to score without letting the other team score 25 points. Exactly.
No, it's gonna be tough for Wells to get back in this one, especially where the Lakers have played. But the Express got a friend on their side. His first name's Mo and his last name's Menem.
Yes, they do.
And you already know that they're going to try to use that as often as possible here in this third set. Lakers up 2-0 in the overall game. They won the second set 25-23, the first one 25-15. We get set for the third. Jacob Bradley, Kenny Gerard on the call here on WTOP 10. As the Lakers will start off with possession. They're on the right side. While we're at it, 5 seniors in the game tonight for the Lakers. We've got McKenna Corbin, Sarah Stratton, Emma Fiorentine, Katie Lilly, and Sydney Schiffriller, 5 players who have meant so much to this Lakers team. Leadership's huge, especially in this sport, Kenny.
Yeah, and they need a leader, and they have leaders, and that's a great thing for this team. That's why they're in the position they're in right now.
Yeah, and as the season winds down, those seniors are going to be incredibly missed going forward. Simplicio gets the spike, and the Lakers are up 1-0. And it's been the Kara Simplicio show throughout the day, hasn't it, Kenny?
It has been the Simplicio show, and right now, Oswego has our friend Mo on their back. Momentum, of course.
Yeah, I love that. Here's Corbin on the serve. Caffrey over to Dawson, just tips it over to Natalie. Corbin again. Back to Fiorentine, blocked by Williamson. Good dig, though, by Schiffriller. There's Fiorentine, gets it over Williamson. Out of bounds from Rusa Armstead Lady, and the Lakers have a 2-0 lead.
Hey, Wells is playing pretty good right now, though. That was a great team performance. They're definitely playing better as a team than they did in that first set.
As McKenna Corbin, again on the serve. Caffrey, over to Dawson. Back to Caffrey and over. There's Natalie. Back to Corbin. Fiorentine. Good dig by Armstrong, but can't get it to go. And it falls 3-0. The Lakers are on top. And they are just going to ride this wave, Kenny.
Here they are, the Lakers. They're in the lake riding the wave right now. They're up 3-0, and they're just going to keep rolling and rolling and rolling as long as they can.
Corbin. Adams takes that one. Back over to Armstrong Lady. And points can go to Wells. 3-1. As into the game is Sasha Lamery. She'll head in for Caroline Barr. So Wells cracks into the scoreboard. Again, not trying to let this lead get too out of hand. It's 3-1. The battle does not stop here for Wells. They're going to have to carry this not just in this set, not just into the next set, but into the third set if they want to pick up the victory. As Natalie to Corbin, over to Grace Taylor. That's the first time we've seen Grace Taylor on the day. And she makes her presence known almost immediately on the spike.
Taylor, that was a great shot. Again, a couple sparks from off the ball. She hit that hard. And that's what they've been doing a lot. They put a lot of force behind each and every one of their shots. They're hitting home runs out here.
Yeah, they are. Grace Taylor, all ball on that spike. As here's Kara Simplicio. Again on the serve, 4-1, Lakers on top. The whistle blows. We get set for Simplicio's serve. As it is up and off. Makes it across the net. Adams over to Caffrey. Back over to Barr. Sets it up. There's Taylor again. Adams recovers nicely. Dawson. Back to Caffrey. Right there, Schiffriller. Corbin. Everybody's moving around. There's Schiffriller again. Sets it up for Dawson. Over to Williamson. Come on now, Maya Williamson. I mean, I have been so impressed with her ability to play today.
Williamson has been absolutely outstanding here for the Express today. She's done just about everything right for this team.
She is on another level, and I genuinely mean that. Like,
absolutely. Oh, me too. Absolutely.
Having called a lot of these games this year, Kenny, she is arguably one of the better players I've seen out there on this court.
Absolutely.
just the way she mans the play both on and off the ball is truly a sight to behold. As right there is Grace Taylor. Gets it to go. Caroline Barr can't get it. As it tips and goes out of bounds. 5-2, Lakers on top. Taylor will get her first serve of the day. As it is up and over. There's Armstrong Lady. There's Williamson again. And my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my.
I think when she does those things, I'm just going to sit here in silence because there's nothing I can say anymore, Kenny.
We said, how many times we said Williamson today?
I don't know.
Gotta be a lot.
If I had $1 for every time I said Maya Williamson, I might not need to get a job.
No, God, no.
We'd be eating good dinner tonight, that's for sure.
Yes, we would.
As Williamson got the successful serve, her team only down by 1, it's 5-4. There she is again, eats up Simplicio, and gets the point. And she's fired up, why shouldn't she be, as her team evens it out 5 apiece.
And you can almost feel it right now. The momentum is switching to the well side of the court.
Yeah, she's back on the right side again on the serve. For the right-handed server. Schiffriller over to Corbin, back to Katie Lilly. Good block. But it'll stay in bounds. And it's 6-5. Oswego is on top. They take the lead right back. Emily Zeisler in the game for Emma Fiorentine.
You hear this crowd, they're chanting Katie's name right now.
Yeah, they are. The senior from Oswego certainly got the hometown crowd backing her tonight.
Waiting for the MVP chance now.
MVP. Was it MVP?
Yes.
Wow. Katie Lilly getting all the love today. Zeisler on the dig. Corbin sets it up for Schiffriller, and it's blocked. Good dig. Can't get it to go, though, out past the reach of Morgan Adams. And that'll fall. You heard the screech from all the way up here. You know that one's going to hurt.
Yeah, you're going to feel that one tomorrow, that's for sure. Wouldn't catch me out there doing that.
Absolutely not. So fair play indeed. Armstrong Lady sets it up for Dawson. Heats up Zeisler a little bit. There's Corbin over to Schiffriller. Caffrey back to Williamson. Goes for the spike, and it's out of bounds. So Lakers get the point on the spike from Morgan Adams. And it's 7-6. Wells on top. Or I'm sorry, Oswego's on top, 7-6. Wells looking to climb back in and get back on top.
Yeah, they're trying right now, and they're doing a really good job at it.
It's been an even matchup here in this third set. As there's Zeisler. Dawson can't handle it. And it's going to go out of bounds. 8-6, Lakers on top. We saw some early timeouts used by Mark Lucas in the first 2 sets. He hasn't used his first one yet. Granted, this one hasn't gotten really out of hand yet.
No,
we'll have to see how early on in the set he uses them. Yeah. Davis. A little bit too far. Did it stay in? It's a knock. And it's 9-6. Oswego's on top. I got to assume if the Lakers take this point here, we're going to be looking at our first timeout. If I had to guess here, Kenny.
I would guess the same. I'm thinking so. We'll see here, though.
We'll have to see. Dawson. Did it stay in from Barr? It did. And they'll take the point, 9-7. Madison Gordon in the game for Sydney Schiffriller on the Oswego side. On the other side, we've got Leah Gregory in the game for Morgan Adams. So only 2 points separate these two teams. 9-7, Lakers on top. Jacob Bradley, Kenny Gerard on the call from WTOP 10. In the Maxio Gymnasium. What a night to be watching some volleyball. There's Corbin over Simplicio. And again, is that a Aroldis Chapman out there, Kenny?
It's a Simplicio show. Oh,
Woo.
my God. We gotta get like one of those radars to see how fast those balls are going because they're flying.
We got it. And the Simplicio show's got a nice ring to it.
So on the bucket list, we now have flags and speed radars,
and we got and the radar gun. We'll have to see if we can make that happen. Caffrey, good block from Taylor. It won't go, and Caffrey gets the point for her squad. As Williamson checks back in the game for Mackenzie Drown. As Rusa Armstead Lady Look at the serve. 10-8. Lakers the first team to break double digits here in this third set. As it's set up and kept alive from Corbin. There's Caffrey, blocked by Taylor. Schroeder just let that one go. Caffrey realizes her mistake as it sails out of bounds, 11-8. Fiorentina in the game for Zeisler.
I mean, this has been great. They're doing really good. But this third set has been extremely close the whole time.
Yeah.
Wells is playing a much better game than they did earlier on, for sure.
Yeah, and it just seems like, what's the Olivia Rodrigo song? Is it 2 steps forward and 3 steps back?
I think so.
That seems to be the way this game is going here for the Express. I think it's that. I don't know.
I think so. I'm not a huge Rodrigo fan, unfortunately, but
She's all right. I like Olivia Rodrigo.
like driver's license.
There, what a song. Couldn't get it to go from Dawson. As just couldn't get her bearings on the set. A very rare mistake from Brianna Dawson. She's been excellent on the set throughout the day. So nothing to hang your head on there if you're Brianna Dawson.
Absolutely not.
As here's McKenna Corbin on the serve. Taylor, Corbin, back to Simplicio, and she'll get it to go. It hit the tip, and it's 13-8. The Lakers have a 5-point lead. Kind of looking over to Mark Lucas, seeing if he's going to use that timeout, but he's going to wait a little bit.
I'm thinking if they score again, it's going to be
It's got to be.
It's got to be. There's
Gotta
no way.
be. Because 5 points, the largest lead for the Lakers here in the third set. There's Taylor. Good block from Dawson. Can't get it to go. I'll have to see. Watch his hands. I think it's coming.
Is it coming?
There it is. I think he called it. There it is. He's got it. Timeout.
There it is.
Timeout called by Mark Lucas.
What a great call.
Yeah, we got a feeling. We can smell it in the air.
You can see his hands going right towards the tee. He was almost there.
14-8 is your score. But Kenny, we mentioned how it's going to be an uphill battle to get back in this game for Wells. Finding themselves down by 6 right now. A tough lead to come back from, especially the way Oswego's been playing here in this third set. But what I think goes so under the radar here, Kenny, is they got to get the 6 points. They got to hit 25 first in this set just to stay alive. They are playing to continue. The Lakers are playing to go home.
Yeah, absolutely. Wells, they're fighting an uphill battle, but you know that song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough?
That's right.
So,
What a song.
that's what they're going to look at. That's their mentality right now. There is no mountain too high for them. They need to climb this mountain and, climb it fast. But
Right.
They need to climb this mountain and come back. And, if you're the Lakers here, you're riding the wave right now. But again, like I said earlier, don't get ahead of yourself. This match is not over until that scoreboard says 25 points.
That's right. But then the thing is, though, all right, they get the 25 points. They got to go do it again. And then they get 25, and then they got to do it again.
Right.
That's the thing that's so difficult, especially in this situation here, is more of on the mental game. How are you keeping yourself prepared mentally, knowing, okay, we need to get 25 first, not just in this set, but in the next 2 as well.
Right. It's a lot easier said than done, but they really just have to have some grit right now. They have to know as a team they need 3 straight 25s. It's not impossible, and it will be an uphill battle, but they're going to try.
They're going to try indeed. Dawson can't get it. The Lakers take the point. They're up 15-8. 10 away from the clean sweep, what would be their 3rd consecutive sweep, along with their 11th consecutive win, but I don't want to jinx it now. Right though, there on cue, goes past the outstretched arms of Caroline Barn out of bounds, 16-8.
And Oswego yet again doubling the scoreboard.
Once again, yeah, we're back to that trend. The higher up you get, the less you want the scoreboard to be doubled. Tried to take off, though, some on the serve did McKenna Corbin, but it won't be successful as it'll fall just short of the net.
I do want to remind everybody who's watching right now, Oswego is 8-0 at home. They're looking for that 9th straight home court win.
They are. That's another thing too. Not only the win streak, not only the clean sweep streak, but they have not lost in this Maxfield Gymnasium.
They have not, and they're looking to keep it that way right now.
You can go ahead and talk over him, Kenny. It's getting loud in here.
It's getting loud. I can't even hear you anymore.
I can get loud. It's all right.
Us both.
The dive
there it goes.
from Lamory is no good, and that awakens the Oswego faithful.
Now here's the real question. When does he use a second timeout?
I don't know.
I'm thinking 2 more points.
I'm thinking that as well.
Lead, I think he's calling
10-point lead, he might have to use it, but do you want it to get that bad? That's the question. The Lakers only 8 away from the clean sweep victory. Here's Simplicio again on the serve. The serve is up. As it's Adams keeps it up. There's Davis. Back to Williamson, gets it over. Set by Natalie. Over to Corbin. Back to Lilly. Kept alive by Adams. Over to Caffrey. Good dig by Simplicio. Natalie's there. Fiorentine can't get it to go. And Wells cracks into double digits. 17-10. Lakers on top.
Wells is fighting hard right now. Again, yeah, they're into double digits. They're only down 7. They seem to get one of those little grooves they keep getting. When they get into it and they just keep scoring and scoring. And Oswego, well, they do that. They're going to take the game here.
Yeah, they're going to have to play some pretty cautious ball. Are the Express. There's Katie Lilly, blocked by Williamson. Or that might have been Morgan Adams there. It looked like it was.
Well, that was a good block by Adams then.
Yeah, it was. Down low, this Wells team has been able to hang tough against the powerful Lakers. Stomping away is the crowd to our right. Gordon over to Schiffriller. Did it count? It did not. Oh, man.
That was a close shot. That's as close as it gets.
That was picturesque.
Yes, it was.
On the serve.
We're going to go back to the replay for that one, I think.
I don't know if we have a replay today, Kenny.
I wish we did.
I wish we did, too. You only have to imagine. Schiffriller, good dig, keeps it alive, got it over. Excellent hustle from Schiffriller. And they'll get the point somehow on what looked like a broken play from the Lakers. Schiffriller dove for it. She's feeling it in her shoulder.
And her effort counts.
That was skin on hardwood.
That was. That had to hurt. It's loud. You can hear it up here.
Yeah. We're going to have to clean the floor for any marks after that dive.
And maybe a few dents after how hard they're hitting it, too.
Right. As it's Katie Lilly on the serve. There's Williamson, blocked by Schiffriller. And it's 19-12. Lakers on top by 7, just continuing to grow the lead. And they're chanting it away.
They are.
On the side here.
Crowd's really into it today.
Mackenzie Colt gets the ace.
There's the ace.
The freshman from Fulton just down the road. And there's the timeout, Kenny.
There it is.
You called it.
I was
getting it
close.
to 20. And now it's time to clinch up here if you're the Express.
It is. You really got to bear down, and you really have to give it your all right now. This is it. This is their last chance. Oswego's looking at this. Hey, we're only 5 points away. They're really close. Right now, Wells, they're down a lot. They're down 8. They need to come back and score 13 points and then another 25 twice.
Yeah.
It's an uphill battle for them right now. I will admit, it is an uphill battle for this Wells Express.
It's going to be tough. Let's do some quick math, Kenny. They need 13 more to win this set. Plus 25 is 38. Plus 15 is 52. So they need 52 points before the Lakers get 5.
Oh, boy.
In order to take this game. So it's tough, but like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, you don't count them chickens until they hatch. You can't do that, Kenny.
They're very close to hatching. I think the eggs are cracking, but
I think
they're not out yet.
We might see a beak poking through.
Yeah.
But we're not quite full chickens yet.
We are not at full chickens.
The Lakers going to have to bear down. Wall's going to have to fight tough. 20-12. The freshman Mackenzie Colt back at the serve, looking to slam the door shut on the Express. As Nia Diaz will check in the game as well. For McKenna Corbin. So we're going for a little bit of a new look. Is Toby Renz looking to close the door. Here's Colt on the serve. It is up. And it's good! Another ace. That's back-to-back.
Back-to-back aces there. Oswego, they're feeling it.
They are feeling it.
4 more points to go with 2 aces in a row.
4 more points to go. Staring that 11th consecutive right in the face. There's Colt. Armstead Lady gets the serve. Nobody's there. Colt was out of position. And Wells will take the point. Williamson's going to get the serve. And And now Wells, now they got the ball back. That's the first step, Kenny. Now it's keeping the ball.
Exactly. Wells, they needed that bad right there. Came right in time for him, I'd say.
Yeah. Well, he got the right person at the helm. Diaz isn't there. Good spike. Just sent that one back.
Wow.
Did Morgan Adams, but the Lakers will get the point.
Oh, plot twist? I didn't even think they got the point.
I guess so. I thought our director was Mike Griswold, not oh my God, I'm blanking on his name. The guy that does the twist at the end of every movie. Oh, he does. Shyamalan, thank you. M. Night Shyamalan.
Wow, we both
that was dead on arrival, that attempt at pop culture, but you live and you learn.
You live and you learn.
Here's Emily Zeisler. They need 3 more points to walk out of the Zeal with the sweep. She's been excellent on the serve today. Zeisler gets it over. Caffrey back to Dawson. Adams, good dig, but nothing there for Riley Dempsey, another freshman getting in. So Toby Wren's using the depth today.
These freshmen, they're out here performing.
They
are.
are.
Doing a good job, I'd say.
They are doing a good job. It's not easy to get in there late in the game like this. Diaz over to Schiffriller, and we're going to call a carry on Nia Diaz. And Wells going to catch another break. 22-15. Brianna Dawson going to get the serve. And once again, they're going to have to do some fighting. Zeisler over to Diaz. Back to Zeisler. Good block. Down low. There's Lilly. Sends it over. Dawson keeps it alive. Diaz might have made contact with it. We'll have to see where the point's awarded to. So it goes to the Lakers. So that statement is null and void.
Well, now they're only 2 away right
2
now.
away. Looking to close it shut. Sarah Stratton, the final senior to enter the game, looks to be the one to close it off.
Here
and the
go.
crowd is going crazy for some Sarah Stratton. She'll get her serve. Serve is up and over. And it'll get stayed alive somehow. Armstead lady sends it over. There's Diaz. Back to Lilly. Eights are up.
There it is.
And we're a point away from sending this one home early.
And this crowd is loving it.
They are indeed. They are on their feet. For this one, everybody's standing. We're a point away.
Arm in arms join together. Here they go.
From the 11th consecutive, there's Stratton. Dawson. Back over and out of bounds, but the point will be awarded to Wells because it got a
like
piece.
One of the hands of the Oswego Laker players.
Got
I'm not
a
sure who
piece.
it was, but someone. It was really close. Just off
If I had
the
to guess,
fingertips.
just from the differential in size down low, it was probably Katie Lilly.
Probably.
That would be my guess.
I would be my guess as well. Well, let's see what they can do here with 11 games in a row on the brink here for the Lakers.
On the brink, Leah Gregory is going to try to hold that off for now. Oh, are they going to continue the chant on the side?
They're going to keep going.
They're going to
Let's
keep
see how
going.
long they go.
Gregory has it off. There's Zeisler over to Diaz. Back to Simplicio, and that's your ball game. 11 in a row for the Lakers. They pick this one up. Their 3rd consecutive clean sweep. Their 9th win in a row at home, and they pick this one up 25-16, winning the set 3-0. A big-time victory, Kenny.
That's 3 clean sweeps in a row, 9 consecutive wins at home. That's going to be their 11th win in a row, and now they're going to move on to 15-6 on the year. Now for Wells, they're going to fall to 9-7, and they're going to fall to 2-4 on the road. But if you're Wells, there's a lot you can take out from this game. They played a great game against a very, very tough Lakers team on their pink out night with a crowd behind them that, man, I couldn't even hear you half the game with them. They were outstanding. Give some credit to this Laker fans, man. They were out here tonight.
Hands down, Kenny. This game tonight was probably the best I've seen this team play all season. They came out strong. That second set showed their grit and determination, keeping that lead. Almost blew it, but came back strong, coming back with authority to start the third. This team is dangerous, Kenny Gerard. I am so excited to see as we progress into the season just how far this team can go. They're on the brink of history, that 11th straight victory. I mean, what else can't this team do?
They've proved almost everything here. This is a great game, and I'm very excited to see what they do here in the future.
Well, Kenny Gerard, it's been an absolute pleasure to sit here with you tonight. But that'll do it for our broadcast here tonight. The Lakers pick up the 3-0 set victory, clinching up that 11th straight victory. You've been watching WTOP 10. I've been Jacob Bradley, joined by Kenny Gerard, and we will see you all very soon here on WTOP 10.